'cause I'd be gone, so gone. Chuck it through pains when it rains.
I saw the faces standing in the crowd. I heard the
Here we are with the repeat offender on the show, and I'm so thrilled that you flew in for this.
It's awesome to see you again. What can I say?
Yeah, this is WayNe LosTsouL.
Thank you. Hello.
And you're.
I'm also WayNe too. How you doing, man?
I like Jürgen. Jürgen's pretty cool. I might become Jürgen LosTsouL.
Yes, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes
Yeah.
people call me Jurgens. They get it wrong, though.
Then what do they know, right?
Where'd you fly in from, man? Are you living in the city, or are you?
No. I kind of, I sort of live. I split my time now between the Netherlands and Berlin in Germany. But I'm English, but I've flown in from Manchester, England.
That's wild,
Just
man.
to see you again, Rue.
How lovely.
It's been 18 months
How
since
nice.
I've been here last.
Wow. And I've met people that know you.
Well, I would like to think that
It
being a
happens.
professional musician, some people do like me.
They do. Your name has come up, and people really respect and speak highly of you.
Awesome. Well, obviously my hypnosis is working on them.
Exactly. Oh, I saw a funny bit about hypnosis yesterday. It was totally fake hypnosis.
Well, does hypnosis...
No, not yours.
No, well, I don't actually.
It was
I
like
would like to think I'm actually quite good at what I do, and I don't really hypnotise them. Does hypnosis work?
I don't know. It might. I thought it did, but I was watching this comedian last night, and he had this film of like this plate, and it had like circles on it, and it was totally fake. And he would tell people that it's hypnosis and put things on it, and they would look at it and say something, and then he'd say, okay, now do the hypnosis plate, and he'd spin it, and every time it would be like, oh my God,
You know what?
I see it the other way now.
You people, because if your mind thinks it, it'll actually believe it. Like when we were younger, this kid, we didn't like him. We took geese poop and rolled it in a doobie. We're like, you like this beat? He's like, man, I'm really high. We're like, dude, it's geese shit.
Yeah. You know, I used to know somebody back in the 80s in the town that I come from in England who used to be able to buy these, because like pizzas back in the 80s were a relatively new thing in England. We kind of, you know, ooh, pizza, it's exotic.
It's so new.
And you used to get them with these little packets of sort of like just dried herbs. No, dried herbs. But it really looked like it could have been skunk. And I used to know somebody who used to go to like the cheap shitty supermarkets and buy a load of these pizzas and then take these packets and sell them to morons who thought they were, and they'd be like, oh man, that stuff you were selling, I'm not so sure they spoke in that San Francisco accent, but they were like, oh no, that's really good shit, and he's like, okay then, thank you for your money, and
the prices went up.
He got away with this for ages. So I'm not going to name him just in case people know where he lives, but good work, fella.
Nice.
Wow, that's his skeleton, and that's crazy.
I should have used that instead of geese
I
poop.
know kids in high school that bought oregano, but they knew it was not weed after they smoked it.
But do you know the craziest thing ever that and I have actually tried this in the past when I was younger.
Herbs?
No, if you get peanuts in the little the brown shells, not the monkey nuts, but just in the thing. Spend ages sat with your mate going, get a pile of them, crush them up and smoke them.
And you get high from that?
Well, I'm not saying you get high, but I'm thinking, we did it, me and a mate of mine, Sean.
Were you desperate?
Well, it's just you try this stuff. I mean, apparently, if you get a dead toad, you put it under the grill and lick it, it's like LSD. But who's gonna go out and find a dead toad?
I gotta tell you though, I've heard of shit like that.
Wait a minute, I got lost on that one. You smoke a dead toad?
Apparently so, yeah. I've never tried it. I've not tried it. No, if you lick the back of a toad, it's like LSD. I've not tried it. I don't know.
Is that why toads turn into princes? Because you're licking it and then you're dripping and you say, oh my, it's a prince.
I don't know. We're human beings. We're the most stupid creatures on the planet. Come on, we'll do anything. We'll do anything. Obviously, this is clearly a man who takes drugs, which is a man after my own heart. Don't do drugs, kids, because if you do drugs, there's less for me and you.
Yeah.
Right?
This is a good place to live too.
Yeah. So, you know, you will try. When you're young, you'll try anything.
Yeah.
Well, listen, when we were kids, we had an anarchist cookbook, and we tried the banana peel thing. You have to like skin the bananas and boil it. Luckily, we had acid because it didn't work, you know. But I mean,
no, I've tried the banana skin and it's rubbish. It doesn't work.
It doesn't. No,
you just feel all fruity for a while.
It makes you go bonkers.
So on another note, what have you been
know
writing
bananas.
songs about?
Well, I've got. In fact, I have a present for you. I have a copy of my new album for
Nice,
you.
nice.
And I've literally been for the sort of the past for most of this year. I've done the best part. I've nearly done 300 shows all over Europe. Just
Good for
doing it.
you.
Have you been rocking the Netherlands? What's that like?
Oh yeah, the Netherlands rocks. But I've got to say, Germany is.
I heard great things about
Berlin.
Germany.
Berlin's amazing. I've done some
I
amazing
hear
gigs.
Berlin.
I have a friend who's
It's like
Austrian,
New York.
loves Germany, loves Austria.
Berlin. I've played
That's what
so
I've been
many.
hearing.
I mean, the thing with Berlin, there's so many different venues, but they're all
And
so
you can make
cool.
money?
Well, yeah. I mean, I sort of live out the back of a tour van, just constantly just playing my.
So where do you shower?
Well, the beautiful thing about
You don't.
Rock and roll, not the show.
Of course I do. No, the venues, they have places to stay and they have bathrooms and shower rooms. England, you should perhaps take a note out of Europe's books and stop
Wait.
treating.
I heard
artists.
great things
Well,
about
America
Europe, though.
too.
You know what? Because I
Yeah.
heard that if you can be an independent artist and build a following and have really good music, you'll get a following in Europe. I have a friend who drives a tour bus over there. You know, it's really hard around here. There's so many people trying to do it. It seems like this American Idol poppy stuff around here.
Yeah,
is
well,
nuts.
you see, this is the reason
They like
I
that
left
shit over there?
This is the reason I left England, because you know the punk scene in England is very sort of, you know,
Commercialized
it's,
now?
Well, it's not so much commercialised, but none of the venues, they don't want to pay you and stuff. And
Tell me about it.
which is okay if you've got a job, but for me, I play music for a living, so you know I just tour Europe constantly. And I don't want to make millions of dollars, and I don't
Right,
want
just
to be.
enough to live.
I just want to get paid to do what I love every day. Because I hate other shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
because,
the same.
Because music, for me, you know, with all the X Factor, I mean, I must apologise for the X Factor, and I must apologise for Simon
That
Cowell.
guy's a douche.
Well, I
He
mean,
doesn't even like it anymore.
yeah, but the thing is, I mean, and we spoke about this last time I
Yeah.
was on the show, and I was the guy is he's a raging arse, basically.
I gotta give one thing to him. He is honest. He's got with the people, but to me the problem is just the acts that they have on there are so horrible.
Yeah, they
I
are.
don't think he's such a. He's my last one I hate the least. I didn't like that Paula Abdul girl. She was nuts. And you know they have Britney Spears on that show now, right? And there was some poor guy. He was like 45. He was on there. He was bombing. He was horrible. And then some girl made fun of him. The one
Who
judge.
watches it?
No, this is something I saw on YouTube. And the girl said something to this guy. And he said something back. It was some pop singer about, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not like you. I don't have auto-tune. And Britney Spears started going off on this guy. She was so mean to him. She's like, you're creeping me out. Don't even look at me. You're a weirdo. Just to make someone feel that horrible, why you gotta shit all over them? You're a millionaire. And I'm thinking, like, I remember seeing your ugly vagina in a limo and that funky-ass haircut you had. You're creeping me out too, bitch. You know what I mean? They should talk.
I love my
They're so rotten to each other. That's the problem.
Well,
They're
that's,
rotten
they
to
get
people.
paid for that. That's the whole
But
thing.
that sucks. That's what sells. That's our mentality
I
over
think
here.
it's ridiculous.
Is that how yours is? That they like to see people get insulted and soul crushed?
Well, yes, because it's what we call car crash TV. They love to see people being.
It makes them feel better
They
about
love to
themselves.
see people being belittled.
That's a shitty
But
way.
my problem, I mean, I don't watch any of this stuff. I'm aware of it, but I detest it to my bones. But my biggest problem is, you know, I've been playing in various punk bands and on my own for the last 30 years. And you get these people that come on and they're like, you know, they're a 35-year-old teacher or waitress from wherever, fine. And they've got a modicum of talent.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But
I'm just kidding. I'm 30.
when they get voted off, they go, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. It's all I've ever wanted to do. Well, hang on, it's all I ever wanted to do. So I went out in the back of a transit van with my mates, and we toured every toilet stop venue in the whole of England and Europe to play music because it's what we wanted to do. We didn't fucking wait until somebody invented reality television and then go on and cry our eyes out looking for sympathy.
You know, you said it all there because they put it in these people's minds like, look, if you go on that show and Simon don't like you, oh my God, your career's over. And they make these people think to give up. My point is like you saying, look, if you stick in there and you do your music, you're passionate, you love it, you won't have to give up. You don't get just one shot. These people, you know what I mean? They spend their whole life trying to get on a game show or a reality show. They get voted off or something and they think their whole life's over.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you don't have to give up there. It's ridiculous.
Sure.
Well, back to you.
Hello.
So, you have your guitar
You
here,
hear a song?
and we're going to hear you play.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk a little more.
Are you
Get a
in
little
town for the New Year?
skeleton in your closet.
I fly back to England on New Year's Eve because I've
man,
got.
don't want to party here.
Well, I
Can
can
you
only
come
do
and
what I
play a
can do.
song quick?
I've got just some.
Ru will drive you to the airport if you come and do a song quick, right? You can get him there, you think?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. But we're going to listen to you
Yes,
play.
sir.
Okay,
So
I'll
let's take a
definitely-
quick little break and get his guitar going. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be right back with WayNe LosTsouL.
Now what you went on for New Year's?
They brought their batons down.